Was Anne Boleyn the Queen of Green? This is a really great question, and to answer it, we need to dive into the archives. I would argue that Anne Boleyn is most readily associated with the colour black, owing to the many portraits of her wearing this highly exclusive and expensive colour. However, when looking at Anne Boleyn in popular culture, we often see her wearing green. Now, the myth that Henry VIII wrote the ballad Greensleeves for Anne has long been debunked. It was Elizabethan. So is there any truth between the Green Queen on screen and the Anne of history? Anne's first appearance in the English court records was at the Shrovetide pageant Chateau Vert, or the Green Castle, at Wolsey's York Place on the 4th of March 1522. Anne most likely played the part of Perseverance in a wooden castle painted green, the battlements of which were covered in glittering green tin foil. We can also glean from Henry VIII's accounts between 1530 and 1531, when his expenditure on Anne jumped from £220 to £330 per annum, that's £146,000 today, that he purchased her a gown in green damask. In 1535, Henry gave Anne more than 20 yards of green satin and over 13 yards of green cloth of gold. From the expenditure that Anne made in her final months as queen, we can see that she decorated chairs in a green silk and had a bed decorated in green satin. She also ordered 32 3/4 yards of green buckram to line the presses or cupboards in her apartments. Anne's love of green extended to her daughter's wardrobe too, ordering the Princess Elizabeth a kirtle of green satin in 1536. Traces of the Green Queen could be found at Hampton Court in 1548, when a carpet of gold, silver and green silk needlework lined with green damask was inventoried. It was embroidered with roses of red and white and Queen Anne Boleyn's ciphers, with honeysuckles and acorns. They were Henry and Anne's emblems, and the initials H and A were featured too. So it appears that the on-screen Green Queen is indeed rooted in history.